The current market environment is showing strong signs of recovery. Stocks are rallying, crypto prices are taking a good upside leg, and macroeconomic indicators like the CPI report and the Federal Reserve's potential rate cuts are supporting this momentum. The latest CPI came in at 2.3%, lower than expected, which is a positive sign that inflation is cooling off. This increases the likelihood of interest rate cuts later in the year, potentially by July. When rates fall or expectations shift toward easing, risk assets like cryptocurrencies usually benefit. So far, both the equity markets and Bitcoin are reacting positively, building the foundation for a possible alt season. Now, the big question is crypto really ready for alt season? There are early signs pointing toward it. Bitcoin dominance is starting to level off, and in some cases, even decrease slightly. This indicates that money is beginning to flow into altcoins. The Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio, often used as a leading indicator for alt season, has also been stable and is now hinting at a reversal, which is another positive sign. We're also seeing strong moves in layer ones like Solana, Avalanche, and Render, as well as in meme coins. These are typical early signals of a rotation from Bitcoin into alts. However, we're not in full-blown alt season yet. Think of this as a transitional phase, strong but still forming. Regarding the classic market adage, sell in May and go away, that usually applies to traditional stock markets, not necessarily crypto. Historically, crypto has had strong runs even in May through July. For example, in 2017, this period saw explosive rallies during the ICO boom. This year, however, the market seems to be setting up more like 2017 than the weak May cycles of 2021 or 2022. Alt season could very well unfold between late May and July, especially if Bitcoin stabilizes above $115,000 and macroeconomic signals remain favorable. Now, let's talk about February and March. In many previous cycles, these months were strong for altcoins, but this year was different. Most of the liquidity was absorbed by the hype around Bitcoin ETFs, and that created a vacuum where altcoins underperformed. On top of that, uncertainty around the Fed's policy and scattered negative headlines caused a lot of fake breakouts and whipsaws. While it may have felt like manipulation, it was more a result of smart money exploiting low liquidity and low conviction among retail traders. Looking ahead, here's a rough monthly outlook. May looks like a recovery phase with altcoins slowly building strength. June could be the beginning of real alt season if Bitcoin holds steady and macro conditions stay positive. July might bring a summer breakout, especially for strong sectors like AI, gaming, and L1 platforms. August would be a bit more volatile. It often is, and some corrections may come into the market overheats. But if recession fears stay low and interest rate cuts are confirmed, Q4 could give us a continuation of the pre-halving rally that sets up a strong 2026. So overall, while we're not yet in a confirmed alt season, we're seeing clear signs that we're getting close. Now is the time to be cautiously optimistic, manage risk wisely, and stay alert to macro and technical signals. If the Fed confirms a rate cut in the next couple of months, we could see the crypto market really take off.